Hello, and welcome back to English for Beginners. I'm Tom. Today, we step inside a retail clothing store and move through the exact English structures needed to greet store assistants, ask about clothing sizes, locate fitting rooms, and check garment fits. No filler, no introductory philosophy, just functional, practical retail dialogue. Let us begin our shopping journey. I walk through the store entrance and browse the clothing racks. I use precise English phrases to communicate with retail shop assistants. I speak directly to the store staff with clear, calm pronunciation. I handle every shopping task with total clarity. When you enter a clothing store, you often need to find a specific item. Check if your size is available on the display shelves, or ask where the changing rooms are located. You use direct phrases combined with polite modals like, "Excuse me, do you have this in a," or "Where can I find?" You do not need complicated sentences. You need functional shopping tools. When you say, "Excuse me, do you have this jacket in a medium?" the assistant instantly understands your exact requirement. Let us practice assembling these practical shopping blocks step by step. I practice stating my clothing size and item preferences clearly. I practice asking for specific areas like the fitting rooms or the cash register. I practice answering assistant questions about what I am looking for. I keep my retail vocabulary sharp, practical, and easy to use. I master the exact mechanics of real-world store exploration. Let us examine the exact grammar structure of asking about clothing inventory and using fitting rooms. To ask about available sizes and colors, we rely on polite modal verbs paired with clear descriptive nouns. Hear the structure. Could you check in the back if you have this shirt in blue? If you want to try on clothes, you use structures like "Where are the?" or "Can I try?" Where are the fitting rooms, please? Can I try these 2 sweaters on? Notice how these structures are fixed and reliable. You combine the auxiliary verb, the subject, and the retail noun. Let us repeat these exact functional patterns aloud. I practice saying, "Excuse me, do you carry this shirt in a large size?" I practice saying, "Could you check if you have this dress in a different color?" I practice saying, "Where are the fitting rooms located in this section?" I use clear phrasing for every standard size check and fitting room request. I keep my grammar structure clean, polite, and completely functional. Now, let us put the store exploration sequence into a realistic dialogue with a retail assistant. When the assistant walks up to you and asks, "Can I help you find anything?" you need an immediate, automatic response. Listen to the exchange. Assistant: "Hello, are you finding everything okay today?" You: "Hi, yes, I like this sweater, but do you have it in a medium instead of a small?" Assistant: "Let me check our shelf. Yes, here is a medium in the gray color." You: "Wonderful, thank you. Could you tell me where I can try this on?" Of course, the fitting rooms are right around the corner past the mirror. Let us practice your side of this conversation, line by line. I practice replying, "Hi, yes, I like this sweater, but do you have it in a medium?" I practice replying, "Wonderful, thank you. Could you tell me where I can try this on?" I practice replying, "Thank you very much for your help." I respond to common assistant questions instantly and clearly. I navigate the retail store interaction with absolute practical ease. Many learners make simple mistakes when shopping, such as failing to check return policies or guessing sizes without asking assistants. Today, we fix that habit permanently. By using precise retail terms, fitting room, medium size, exchange, stock check, you control the entire interaction from the very first word. As we finish part 1, review your shopping statements in your mind and say them out loud one more time. I avoid confusion by asking store staff to check item availability in the back. I confirm my clothing sizes clearly before heading to the fitting room. I speak with clear, confident English during every retail interaction. I look forward to mastering checking fits, asking prices, and making purchases in part 2. I am fully prepared to handle any real-world store visit. We mastered entering retail clothing stores, greeting shop assistants, asking about clothing sizes and colors, locating fitting rooms, and trying on garments. Today, we move directly inside the fitting rooms, evaluate how clothes fit, ask assistants for alternative sizes or styles, check product prices, and head to the cash register to make our purchase. We are looking at fit evaluations, price inquiries, payment methods, and the exact language needed to complete a retail transaction. No filler, no abstract concepts, just practical, everyday shopping dialogues. Let us step up to the cash register together. I evaluate clothing fits and discuss prices with clear, practical focus. I learn the exact phrasing used for checking out at the cash register. I ask about prices, discounts, and payment methods using precise vocabulary. I speak about retail transactions with absolute clarity. Once you try on an item in the fitting room, you may discover that it is too tight, too loose, or simply not the right color. You need to know how to communicate these changes to the assistant waiting outside, or bring the item back out to the sales floor. You use direct modal verbs like, "This is a bit too," or "Do you have this in a different?" Let us practice naming and asking questions about clothing fits and alternative options aloud. I practice saying, "Excuse me, this jacket is a bit too tight in the shoulders." I practice saying, "Do you have this exact style in a size large?" I practice saying, "I like this color, but do you have it in navy blue?" I practice saying, "This fits perfectly. I am going to buy it." I master the exact rules of fitting room communication and size adjustments. Now that you have chosen your items, you need to understand the grammar used to ask about prices, sales, and payment options at the checkout counter. We use polite modal structures paired with clear financial nouns. Hear the structural pattern. "Excuse me, how much does this shirt cost? Is this item included in the current store discount sale?" This is direct, functional retail grammar. To request checkout services, you combine the polite auxiliary verb with your purchase action. Let us repeat these patterns together. I practice saying, "Excuse me, where is the main cash register to pay?" I practice saying, "How much is the total for these two items together?" I practice saying, "Do you accept contactless phone payments and credit cards?" I use direct shopping requests and understand cashier replies effortlessly. I keep my communication clean, fast, and entirely functional. Now, let us put the purchase and payment sequence into a realistic dialogue with a store cashier. When you walk up to the checkout counter and place your clothes down, you need immediate, clear phrases to communicate. Listen to the exchange. Cashier: "Hello. Did you find everything you were looking for today?" "Yes, thank you. I am buying this sweater and these trousers." "Certainly. That will be $75 total. Would you like a receipt?" "Yes, please. Can I pay with my credit card?" "Of course. Just tap your card right here on the terminal. Thank you, and have a great day." Let us practice your side of this conversation, line by line. I practice replying, "Yes, thank you. I am buying this sweater and these trousers." I practice replying, "Yes, please. Can I pay with my credit card?" I practice replying, "Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day." I manage cashier interactions with clear, confident English sentences. I handle retail checkout conversations effortlessly. Sometimes, practical shopping requires you to ask for a gift receipt or a shopping bag. Listen to the common phrases used for checkout finalizing. "Could I please get a separate gift receipt?" And "Do you have a large paper bag for these boxes?" As we finish part 2, Practice saying your checkout finalizing questions clearly. I practice saying, "Excuse me, could I get a gift receipt for this item?" I practice saying, "Could you put these clothes in 2 separate bags, please?" I verify checkout details smoothly before leaving the counter. I look forward to mastering store returns, exchanges, and customer service inquiries in Part 3. I am fully prepared for every practical step of checking fits and making retail purchases. In our first 2 sessions, we mastered entering retail clothing stores, greeting shop assistants, asking about clothing sizes, trying on garments, evaluating fits, asking prices, and making purchases at the cash register. Today, we focus on managing post-purchase needs, returning items that do not fit, exchanging goods for different sizes or colors, asking about store refund policies, and speaking with customer service desks. We are looking at receipt checks, defect reports, store credits, and the exact language needed to handle retail returns. No filler, no abstract concepts, just practical, everyday shopping dialogues for managing customer service interactions. Let us review our return options together. I manage my retail returns and exchanges with clear, practical focus. I use precise English phrases to ask for refunds and store credits. I handle customer service desks and receipt verifications without hesitation. I navigate the store customer service routine with complete everyday ease. When you buy something that does not fit or turns out to be defective, you need to know how to return to the store, locate the customer service desk, and explain what you want to do. How do you ask these questions quickly and cleanly? You use simple phrasing like, "Excuse me, I would like to return this shirt, please." Or, "What is your store return policy for sale items?" Let us practice these essential customer service phrases aloud. I practice asking, "Excuse me, where is the customer service desk for returns?" I practice asking, "Can I get a full refund on this item with my receipt?" I practice asking, "How many days do I have to exchange an unworn item?" I check store policies using short, functional English questions. I master practical return requests for active retail shopping. Sometimes, practical issues arise when you need to swap an item for a different size or color. When you need to explain the reason for your exchange politely and clearly, you use direct modal verbs paired with calm descriptive statements. Hear the structural pattern. "Excuse me, this shirt is too small. Could I exchange it for a medium? Would it be possible to get store credit instead of a cash refund?" This is functional, polite retail grammar that ensures your customer service transaction goes smoothly. Let us repeat these patterns together. I practice saying, "Excuse me, these trousers are too long. Do you have a shorter length?" I practice saying, "Could I exchange this blue sweater for the same one in black?" I practice saying, "I am returning this jacket because the zipper is broken." I use polite request structures for every return and exchange task. I keep my communication clean, direct, and entirely practical. Now, let us put the return and exchange sequence into a realistic dialogue as you speak with a customer service representative. When you walk up to the return counter and hand over your item and receipt, you need immediate, clear phrases to communicate. Listen to the exchange. Representative: "Good afternoon. How can I help you at customer service today?" You: "Good afternoon. I bought this shirt yesterday, but it is too large. I would like to exchange it for a smaller size." "Certainly. Do you have the original receipt and price tags attached?" "Yes. Here is the receipt. The tags are still on the sleeve." "Great. Let me grab the medium size from inventory for you right now." Let us practice your side of this conversation line by line. I practice replying, "Good afternoon. I bought this shirt yesterday, but it is too large." I practice replying, "Yes, here is the receipt. The tags are still on the sleeve." I practice replying, "Thank you very much for exchanging it so quickly." I manage customer service interactions with clear, confident English sentences. I handle store return conversations effortlessly. Sometimes you may need to ask about store credit options or report a damaged product if you misplaced your receipt. Listen to the common phrases used for service recovery. Can I receive store credit if I cannot find my paper receipt? And this item has a loose button. Can I get a partial discount? As we finish part 3, practice saying your customer service recovery questions clearly. I practice saying, "Excuse me, can I get store credit loaded onto a gift card?" I practice saying, "What are my options if I lost my original sales receipt?" I verify return procedures smoothly before leaving the desk. I look forward to mastering online shopping pickups, grocery retail, and complete shopping mastery in part 4. I am fully prepared for every practical aspect of retail returns and customer service inquiries. In our first 3 sessions, we mastered entering retail clothing stores, asking about clothing sizes, trying on garments, evaluating fits, asking prices, making purchases, handling returns, and communicating with customer service desks. Today, we bring every single piece together. We are executing the complete grocery shopping, store navigation, and final retail mastery routine. From walking down grocery aisles to asking staff for item locations, making special stock requests, and completing the ultimate end-to-end shopping journey. No distractions, no abstract theory, just a seamless, practical English script for handling everyday market and retail store visits. Let us run the full sequence together. I unite every practical shopping skill into a single, seamless grocery and retail routine. I step through supermarket aisles and special stock requests with complete confidence. I speak fluent, functional English from the initial item search to the final supermarket checkout. I master the complete life cycle of a real-world shopping and retail journey. Imagine walking into a large supermarket and searching for specific food items, fresh produce, or household supplies. You need to ask a store floor assistant for quick directions to different sections. Let us practice the opening supermarket exchange aloud, keeping your pacing slow, natural, and clear. I practice saying, "Excuse me, where can I find the fresh dairy and milk products?" I practice saying, "Could you tell me which aisle has canned tomatoes and pasta?" I practice saying, "Where is the bakery section located in this store?" I complete my store navigation request with clean pronunciation and direct phrasing. I execute the grocery floor greeting smoothly from start to finish. Next, you might need to buy fresh fruits, vegetables, or deli meat by weight, or ask if a sold-out item will be restocked soon. Let us run through these quick communication prompts so you are prepared for any market interaction. I practice replying, "Could I please get half a pound of sliced turkey from the deli counter?" I practice replying, "Could you weigh these apples for me, please?" I practice asking, "Do you know when fresh bread will be restocked on the shelves?" I handle market quantity communication with total poise. I bridge my item search and produce weighing process seamlessly. Your basket is full, and you approach the supermarket checkout lanes to scan your items, pay the cashier, and pack your grocery bags. Let us practice this final checkout sequence aloud. I practice saying, "Hello, I am paying with my debit card today." I practice saying, "Could I get 2 reusable shopping bags for my groceries, please?" I practice asking, "Do you need me to separate my cold items from the boxes?" I manage my checkout logistics with absolute ease. I handle all grocery needs using practical English phrases.
Your shopping trip is fully completed. Your grocery bags are packed, and it is time to head home. You offer a polite sign-off to the store staff who assisted you throughout your visit. Let us close the loop with our final practical retail phrases. I practice saying, "Thank you for your help today. Goodbye." I walk out of the store doors with the proud realization that my practical shopping English works everywhere. I am fully equipped for real-world retail clothing stores, fitting rooms, customer service desks, and grocery supermarkets anywhere in the world. I am Tom, and I am proud of your incredible progress. I look forward to mastering our next everyday practical scenario together.
If you had fun learning with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can keep practicing together. And hey, don't leave me hanging. Drop your answers in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.